This question asks, based on the passage, the author's statement, if a pair consisted of two purines, for example, there would not be room for it, implies that a pair. Okay, well, let's look back and just read it one more time. 29 to 30 says, well, I'm going to read one sentence before. I think it's going to really help. It's going to really help here. Maybe even two sentences before. So let's start on line 25. It says, the important point is that only certain pairs of bases will fit into the structure. One member of a pair must be a purine and the other a pyrimidine in order to bridge between the two chains. If a pair consisted of two purines, for example, there would not be room for it. So basically it's saying there's like a set space, right? And a purine and pyrimidine fit perfectly into that space, but two purines are too big for that space, right? So obviously two purines are bigger than a purine and a pyrimidine, right? Because a purine and pyrimidine, perfect, but purine and purine, way too big. So let's see which answer choice we can go with here. A says a pair of purines would be larger than the space between a sugar and phosphate group. This seems kind of right. So let's keep that, because we did say two purines would be bigger than the space provided. B says a pair of purines would be larger than a pair consisting of a purine and a pyrimidine. Well, that's also definitely right, because we know that a pair of purines doesn't fit in the space, it's too big, whereas a pair of purine and a pyrimidine fit perfectly into a space. So the purines have to be bigger. Let's look at C. A pair of pyrimidines would be larger than a pair of purines. That I don't know. I have no idea if that's actually accurate or not. All I know is that pyrimidine and purine fit into the space perfectly, but two purines don't, which means two purines is too big, but a purine and pyrimidine is fine. I don't know how that two pyrimidines compare to two purines. That's kind of a different comparison. And then D says a pair consisting of a purine and a pyrimidine would be larger than a pair of pyrimidines. Again, I don't really know that. All they talk about is pyrimidine and purine together and two purines together. They never talk about two pyrimidines together, so I can't really make that jump. So I'm between A and B here. And out of the two, I know that B is absolutely true, where A, I don't know if they're talking about the space between a sugar and a phosphate group. I actually think they're talking about the space in the two chains. So that might be a little bit different. So I'm going to go with B because I'm more confident that that's 100% correct.